In the last video, we had done the curve of total fixed cost, and we saw that whatever may be the output, the fixed cost remains the same. And because of this feature of the fixed cost, the total fixed cost curve would be parallel to the x-axis if on x-axis we put output, and on y-axis if we put total fixed cost measured in rupees. Okay, so whatever may be the output, the fixed cost remains constant and same. Even if it is zero level of output, your fixed cost has to be incurred. Okay, so that was fixed cost. The second kind of cost is total variable cost. Now, what is total variable cost? Total variable cost is the cost which varies with the change in the level of output, which means as you increase the level of output, the variable cost will also increase. So, what is actually variable cost? The price paid for variable factor would be variable cost. So, as you produce more, you would be needing more of variable factor and hence more of variable cost. So, variable cost will change with the change in the level of output. Variable cost will change with change in the level of output. So, the cost which changes with the change in the level of output is called variable cost. Okay, so I'm going to give you a schedule, units of production and total variable cost. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't produce anything, you will not incur any variable cost. But as you increase the level of output, your variable cost will increase. I hope you can see this. Okay, now we are going to relate this variable cost with the law of variable factor. Okay, with the law of variable factor. Now, our total production first increased at increasing rate. Then it increased at diminishing rate, remained constant, reached maximum and then fell. Okay. But if we revert it, if we reverse the entire axis, that means output, what were we in this? First of all, we'll understand this diagram. We were increasing the variable factor by 1 unit and seeing the impact of this increase in variable factor on output. Let's just reverse it. We will increase the production by 1 unit now and see what will be the impact on variable factor or variable cost. Okay, so I'm going to reverse this entire diagram and I'll put output, which is the total production, on x-axis now, and variable cost, which is variable factor, price paid on variable factor, on the y-axis. Okay, now when your production was increasing at increasing rate, it meant that when you increased the variable factor by a fixed amount, the output was increasing at a higher rate. But if output has to be increased at a fixed rate, the variable cost will increase at a diminishing rate. क्योंकि आपको आउटपुट अगर इंक्रीज करना है तो आपको कम वेरिएबल फैक्टर लगाना है इस पर्टिकुलर फेज में. Okay, then for a very little while you will find that the variable cost is going to increase at constant rate. So the rate of increase in output is going to be same as rate of increase in input, which means the change in the cost will be equal to the change in the output. And when this phase happens towards the later stage, you will find that your variable cost is going to increase at increasing rate. So the variable cost first increases at diminishing rate, then it increases at constant rate, and then it increases at increasing rate again. So I'm going to change the colors of these stages so that you can see it very, very clearly what is happening. It first increases at, variable cost first increases at diminishing rate, then it increases at constant rate, and then finally it increases at increasing rate. Okay, this is how. And in order to see this is happening, you're going to plot this on a diagram. Though we don't have to plot in the exam, we just have to make the diagram like this. But I would like you to, because you are not going to believe me blindly, you're going to see what is happening and then you're going to make it, whether this was what I said was correct or not. So this is the shape of the TVC. Shape of TVC is that it first increases at diminishing rate at this stage, then it increases at constant rate, and then it increases at increasing rate. Okay, right? You can have a watch of how TVC schedule is going to be like. Write it on a piece of paper, plot it, and you're going to see whether your diagram is going to be like this or not. Okay. Relationship between total cost, total fixed cost, and total variable cost. Total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. Okay, which means change in total cost is equal to change in total fixed cost plus change in total variable cost. Okay, the total fixed cost never changes, it's always constant. So you're going to find that there is no change in the total fixed cost, but there is a change in the total variable cost. So whatever changes that happen in total cost are primarily because of the changes in the total variable cost. So therefore you will find that the slope of TC is exactly same as the slope of TVC, though we cannot say that both of them are same curves, but there will be a distance, and that distance will be a constant distance of TFC. and because TFC is not changing, slope of TC is going to be like slope of TVC. So I would like you to keep this in mind, and I'm going to give you a schedule which you're going to plot, and you're going to see how your total fixed cost, total variable cost, and total cost are going to be like. Okay, so I'm giving you the schedule and you're going to plot it. So output, TFC, TVC, and finally TC. Okay, output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, TFC is going to be constant 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 and 20. Okay, and your TVC 0, 18, 30, 40, 52, 65, 82, 106 and 140. What is TC? TC is TFC plus TVC. So you're going to add them: 20, 48, 50, 60, 72, 85, 102, 126 and 160. Okay, you're going to plot, and what is your diagram going to look like? Okay, though you don't have to plot in the exam, you just have to make the diagram, and I'm going to help you understand how diagrams are made. But still I would like you to plot this so that you know that the shape of the curve is going to be like this. So output on the x-axis. Okay, we're going to first pick the total fixed cost, which is so the total fixed cost is constant at all levels of output. TVC first increases at diminishing rate, then increases at constant rate, and then it finally increases at increasing rate. This is how your TVC curve is going to be like. Okay, and I said that the change in TC is entirely because of the change in TVC. Therefore you'll find that the TC slope is going to be same as the TVC. So these are the three different slopes which happen in TVC. So we are going to make a perpendicular. So what is happening till the point TVC is increasing at diminishing rate, you will find that TC is increasing at diminishing rate with the constant distance of TFC. So you'll find that this distance is equal to this distance. Again, this distance is equal to this distance. Then at this stage your TVC is increasing at constant rate, so your TC will also increase at constant rate. Okay, and after this you'll find that your TVC is increasing at increasing rate, so your TC will also increase like this, and there will be a constant distance of TFC. So you'll find that this is actually TFC. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this diagram. Total cost at 0 level of output, total cost at zero level of output is equal to total fixed cost, because there is no variable cost at zero level of output. Okay, so that is why your TC will start from TFC at zero level of output. ठीक है, zero level of output TFC is 20, TVC is 0, so TCS is 20 at zero level of output, which is equal to TFC. The vertical distance between TC and TVC is TFC. The vertical distance between TC and TVC is TFC. Since TVC rises with increase in output, difference between TC and TFC increases with increase in output. Okay, distance between TC and TFC increases with increase in output. See, first it is this much, then it is this much, this much, this much, this much, and it goes on increasing. Again, the vertical distance between TC and TFC represents TVC. Since TVC rises with increase in output, difference between TC and TFC increases with increase in output. The vertical distance between TC and TVC is TFC. TFC remains constant at all levels of output, and hence the distance between TC and TVC remains constant at all levels of output. So you'll find that TC is parallel to TVC. TC is parallel to TVC. First reason, that change in TC is equal to change in TVC, and second, TC minus TVC is equal to TFC, which is constant. So there is a constant distance between TC and TVC, that is TFC, and hence they are parallel to each other. I hope I've made this thing very clear. Okay, so we are going to end this session. Good day.